Mic test, one, two, three, mic test. Okay, mic is working fine, so I'll just start the lo-fi music. I'm just new to this whole thing, so I will just make use of Spotify for this purpose. And I have also given the appropriate credits in the description so as to avoid any kind of copy strikes. Just waiting. Okay, so what I think? Okay, okay, okay. Excuse me. Okay, so yesterday yesterday we solved these two questions of stack, that is valid parentheses and min stack. So the goal for today is to solve these two questions, that is generate parentheses and to evaluate the reverse Polish notation. So let's take a look. I have solved this before. Evaluate the reverse Polish notation. I'll just check for submissions. I have solved this. Okay. Uh, just a second. I will get some a pen and paper. Okay, so I do have a pen and a piece of paper so that we can build our logic from here. Okay, so the question is as follows. Evaluate a reverse Polish notation. You are given an array of strings tokens. Okay, so we are basically given an array of strings. So these are strings. So this is a vector of strings. Okay, that represents the arithmetic expression in reverse Polish notation. Evaluate the expression. Return an integer that represents value of the expression. Only these are the valid operators. Okay, so the tokens will be either an operator or an integer. Okay, so we don't have to take it. The division between two integers always truncates towards zero. Okay, there will not be. So basically, it is telling us to round it off. What is reverse Polish notation by chance? I am hovering over. So I'll just text. For example, to add three. Okay, okay. So first will come the operators. No, first will come the operands, and after that we will have the operators. So basically 2 1 plus, so this means that 2 plus 1, so 2 plus 1 into 3, which will give us 9. Okay, okay, so what I think is that, okay, so the strings or so every specific character will be either an operator or it will be either an operand. So, okay, so two options possible, either operator or operand. Okay, so if it is an operator, uh, if it is a operand, I can just push it onto the stack. So, okay, so basically it says here 2, 1 plus 3 star. So if if I encounter an operand, I will push it onto the stack. 2. Then if I have 1, I will push it onto the stack. But if I get this, but if I get a operator, so what I will do, I will pop the topmost element and then add it to this and then pop it off again. So basically what that means here is push 2, push 1. Then the next character is a operand. So the next character is an operator. So first pop the topmost one, then pop the two operators that are present, 1 and 2, and then evaluate them based on the correct operator and then push it back onto the stack. And I think we will just repeat this process until the entirety or all of these strings have been evaluated. So basically the string size will be always 1. So I am accessing only tokens of I of 0. Is that right? Yes, tokens of I of 0. That is right. Okay, so I think I will just write a crude or a basic algorithm for this question. So this is a multi-line comment. Yes, this is a multi-line comment in C++. So first is to iterate over the input. So I will basically create a int answer variable for right now, and then I will just iterate over it, right? For auto I, for hold on. For auto I in tokens. For auto I in tokens, I just need to tokens will have only strings, but the strings are all of length 1. So for int j equals to 0, j is less than I dot size, I dot size, or there is no need for a second loop because I can just access the characters by using I of 0. Hmm. Okay, and I also will need to create a stack. So this is a stack of type what? Is this a numeric stack? Yes. No, I think the stack should be integer. And I think I can use the cat to int function. Does it exist? Cat to integer. Ah, yes, typecasting. But I'm not sure about this. I'll just check my solution here. Yes, so it is integer stack. String token will be the current token. See, this is the same approach. Declare an integer stack, then just iterate over the tokens, and then the string token will be the current token or the I token. And why I have commented this out? If token dot size is greater than 1, or is digit token dot 0, a stack dot push stoi token and then continue. But I don't think there is need for this because the constraints take care of this. So if token is not an operator, we'll push stoi string to integer. Yes, string to integer because the stack is of integer. So we will make this of stoi and then we'll just push it because the stack is of integer type. So push stoi token and we just continue with the next tokens that are present in that input vector. and then and but if uh, if the current token is an operator that is plus, minus, multiplication, or division, we just need to evaluate it as follows. So just pop the two numbers. So num2 will be the topmost because stack follows the last in first out approach. So that's why. And just pop and int result is equal to 0. And now based on the token, we will just uh, evaluate the result. And lastly, we will just push the result onto the stack and return stack.top. But I'm still skeptical about this explanation. So I'll just take a look at this. Okay, what's the question? Lead code 150, right? Lead code 150. Lead code 150. Neat code also has this. Okay, reverse Polish notation. I still think neat code. I'll just check hers, and I'll also add the. I'll just watch neat codes. Oh no, I don't think that the audio of this YouTube video will be audible in the live stream, but I'll just check it out in the recording. Okay, so basically neat code also does the same, but I still want to see code because I can think of the yes space as a. Okay, so I may have used the exact same solution, but I still don't understand this. If token size is greater than 11, is greater than 1, or if it's a digit, I think the solution will be as follows. Okay, so uh, let's just let's just refresh the entirety of the code, and then do as follows. So basically, just declare an integer stack because we want to return the answer as an integer, and I will name it as stack. Then what I need to do is that I need to iterate over the input array. So for auto I in tokens, then I can extract the current token. So string token will be I because it is that easy. The string token will be I. Okay. And now uh, we just need to check if token is a operator or is it an operand. If the token is an operand, we will push it onto the stack. But if the token is an operator, we will not push into the stack and we will evaluate it. So I'll just write a condition here. If token is a operand, push it to stack. So I'll just check if token is not equal to plus and token is not equal to minus, token is not equal to all f- all four of these. If all four of these conditions are true only, then we can clearly say that the given token or the current token is just an operator. And what are the operators? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And if this is true, if and only if this is true, I'll push it into so stack dot push. But but the token is a string and the stack is of the integer data type. So we will make use of stoi, string to integer of the current token, and we'll just simply continue. So so we will simply continue. But if the current token is an operator, we will need to evaluate. If token is operator, then we need to evaluate it. So in term2 will be st dot top and then just pop it off. St dot pop. Then int num1 is equals to st dot top. My bad. Then st dot pop. Okay. St dot pop, st dot top. And yes, so the result I will set it to and to 0, and then I will evaluate these two numbers based on the current token that we have. So if token is addition, then result then result will be simply num1 plus num2. Now else if the token is it it is subtraction, then we will set the result we will set the result equals to number 1 minus number 2. And else if again, if the token is multiplication, then we will set the multiplication as follows: num1 star num2, and the else case will be simply this result will be num1 divided by num2, and then we will push the num2, and then we will push the result onto the stack. Okay, we have iterated. If it is not, this is this is for the for loop outer, and the answer or the final answer that we will obtain after we evaluate the entire string or the entire input string in the form of reverse Polish notation, that answer will be the only thing that is present in the stack. So our answer or the final answer, it will be present on the stack top, or basically it will be the only element that is present in the stack, and I will return stack top. So now just I will run this and check there are three cases. All of these are doing fine. Okay, but there are people who have used 1.1% of the solution or just 1.1 millisecond. DQ. Okay, but why DQ? Okay, I have no clue what this means. So let's just check other people's solution in C++. Okay, lambda expression. Okay, so he has just created a mapping. Okay, mapping between functions. I have no clue what all these say, but okay. I'm just going to here easy solution with explanation. Solution and using explicit stack. So I'm assuming he also has solution to long int. Okay. But the question states that the input or the value of the operands will always be in the range of minus 200 to plus 200. So I don't think that this will need long int, but okay, it is just a precaution. Okay, so if it is an operator, yes, yes, extract it and then push it, else push it. Yes, this is the same thing. So the solution using explicit stack, we store all the operands. If we get operator, we will use it to operate on the previous two operands, and then we will store the resultant operand in the stack so that it may be used for future operations. Okay. And yes, we will also use the stack to store all of the operands. Self-explanatory clean code it is saying. But I understand. Okay. So if we have a operator pop it, if push it. eh, Okay, yes. But I think this will using only one stack. I mean, we have been using only one stack. Okay, so I think this is good, or we have done a good job. And okay, how long has it been since the stream started? Concurrent viewers or chat rate? Does it tell me anything? Concurrent viewers. My God, I have one viewer. I have two viewers. How is this possible? Who is watching my stream? Is it me? Oh, sorry about that. No, but how long has it been since I've started it? Okay, so it has been 24 minutes. It has been a long time and I have just literally wasted all of it doing this. I need to be much more efficient, so I'll just open RemNote and first I'll check if I have made a flashcard for this. Reverse Polish notation or Polish notation. Okay, I have not made it. So good thing. Okay, no. I want to create a new document. What's the name of the question? Evaluate reverse Polish notation. Evaluate reverse. Polish notation, then tag it this using stack, then link the question, then link the question here, link it, go and enter. Okay, the problem statement is as follows. Just bold it. I'll just take a screenshot. Paste it. Paste it here only. Minimize it just a bit. Then take another screenshot of this. Paste it also. Minimize it also a little bit. Then back of the card. The answer will be as follows. Answer is as follows. Iterate over, iterate over the input. Two options are available. Operators. Okay, so is this spelling wrong? Available operators and operands. If operand is encountered, push it onto the stack. If operator is encountered, pop last two operands from the stack and evaluate them and push the resultant push the resultant operand back onto the stack so that it may be used for further processing. Correct? Further. Was the spelling? Huh. Further processing. The final answer is stored on the stack top. So slash ICB. I'll just paste in this code its entirety. Paste it here. And its space complexity is big of n as we are making use of a stack. And after we have processed on the entirety of the input string. So in the worst case, or so in the worst case, uh, the stack size will be equal to the number of characters or the size of the input array. And the time complexity will, in the worst case, will also be bigger of n because we will or we may need to evaluate each and every string or each and every token that is present in the input string, may it be a operator or a operand. So we have just created this flashcard. just take a preview of this show answer. Okay, it works as fine. Okay, so today in the morning, in the afternoon, and also in the evening, right now, I was also procrastinating a lot. I was also procrastinating a lot. So this is the main aim of why I am doing such live streams, so that I can consistently solve and also consistently prepare, solve, and basically understand why do we do this or why am I doing this. And so the main aim is to solve at least one coding question from any platform, such as LeetCode or GFG, every day, no matter what possible. So we have solved this one question. So I'll just mark it as done, close. Okay, so I'll just take a look at the next question, that is generate parenthesis if time permits, which I'm okay. So I have already solved this. Okay. Given n pair of parentheses, write a function to generate all combinations of well-formed parentheses. Okay. And n is 1 to 8. Okay, but how do we do this? Does this contain backtracking? Because we are okay, this was solved in March 25. Yes, yes, yes. I think this also makes use of backtracking. See, yes, yes, it is a backtracking solution. Yes, the answer. Okay, so yes. Uh, well, uh, okay. So what the question says, we have to generate all the possible combinations of well-formed parentheses, and in a well-formed parenthesis there are equal number of opening brackets and equal number of closing brackets. So here uh, we are we are keeping track of the number of the opening brackets and number of the closing brackets, and then uh, we will just make use of a recursive function which will do the rest of the work for us. So inside the recursive function, the if the number of opening brackets is 0 and the number of closing uh, brackets is also 0, meaning that we have used all of the possible combinations and we have successfully generated a valid parenthesis. So we will push that current parenthesis into the main answer or the main collection of the parentheses. Yes, so this is the base case where we have used all of it. Okay, if open is 0 and close is 0, meaning that we have used all of our possible brackets, and this is a valid parenthesis. And then, and after that, we will make use of these two, the opening brackets and the close brackets. So basically, there are two options here. That is, either we include a bracket or we don't include a bracket. And here, as we can see, that we will always start from an opening bracket and not a closing bracket, because if a opening bracket comes before a I'm so sorry, Because if a closing bracket comes before an opening bracket, if a closing bracket comes before an opening bracket, then that is not a valid parenthesis, it is an invalid parenthesis. So that's why we are doing this. So output, yes. So if we have some opening brackets available, we will push them into the string, or we will append them into the string, and then we will call the function again. But as we have used one opening brackets, we will update the number of available opening brackets as follows: open -1. And then we will simply backtrack, that is pop back, and same for the close brackets. But for a close bracket to be added to the current valid parenthesis, the number of closing brackets should always be greater than the opening brackets. And then the logic is same. So I think that we should solve these two problems tomorrow. That is the generate parenthesis and the daily temperatures. Okay, I'll also take a look at the daily temperatures. I think we have, okay, given an array of integers temperature that represents the daily temperatures, return an array answer such that answer of I is the number of days you have to wait after the ith day to get a normal or to get a warmer temperature. Huh? Okay, so 73. So you have to wait just one day. Why? Okay, I have no clue what this is. Okay, so for the daily temperatures, I think I will have to take a look at here, at its solution video. Okay, what is happening? Daily temperatures lead code. And I'm sure, yes, LeetCode has also made this. And also Nikhil Bhaiya has also made this, but I will follow this only from LeetCode. Okay, so tomorrow we are aiming to solve these two questions, generate parentheses and daily temperatures. Okay, so I guess that's it for today's stream, and I will see you tomorrow. So thank you to thank you to everyone for joining this stream, and I will catch you guys later. So thanks. Bye bye.